Okay, so you've worked hard and it's finally time to go out into the big wide world on tour. And you're going to have to get your act together. So, first thing you're going to have to look at is some decent cases to put everything in, because it's really going to get hammered on the road. I use pulley cases myself. They're very strong, very durable, waterproof. It's very important that you get your cases clearly labelled, not only with who they belong to, but where they live on stage as well. Otherwise you'll just find that they shoot off to front of house and you'll never see them again. For big tours it's a good idea to get everything rack mounted, but for smaller tours no harm with doing it off of a table. This is a decorating table I picked up at the local DIY centre, and it's ideal for VJing. Everything just sits there, and if you don't bring your own you'll end up balancing stuff on beer crates, which is bound to end in tears. Black cables are best for on stage work, and you're going to need lots of sockets, so make sure that you've got more than enough. You're also going to run into problems sooner or later, and it's really handy to have the right sort of tools before you set out. This is what lives in my toolbox. We've got a cable tester, hum eliminator, absolutely essential for those long runs, socket tester, ideal for checking the mains. We've got a nice assortment of jumper leads, pruning saw, absolutely essential for projection work. You wouldn't know it until you've got one, but I can't live without a pruning saw. Also some chocks to chock up projectors. And if you've got a matrix or anything BNC heavy like that, you're going to want to get one of these Apple corers. They really are handy. And I always carry a spare PSU. This one's multi-voltage and multi-connector, so if anything goes wrong, I've got a spare for pretty much anything. You're going to find yourself dealing with a lot of cables, and life's going to be easier if you've got a proper trunk to put them in. And then you make them up into cable looms. This loom's got a plier seal cover. It's 50 meters with 4 BNC cores and mains, and it makes flying projectors an absolute doddle. Really handy to have a rigging rope as well for making sure that if you do slip with a projector, it doesn't hit the floor. So let's look at playback. This is my setup. I've got the CG8 Vixid matrix and a little set of monitors. This lets me take video in from anywhere and lets me send it out to anywhere as well, so it's very, very useful. Unless you like working in the dark, you're going to want to have some work lights. I've got a little battery powered one, and I've also got a USB one that slots into the back of the CG8. So that's about it. Make sure you're not late for the loading.